I have no idea how this show flew under my radar for so long. Our Gathering I have absolutely fell in love with. It follows three main characters, first being Keitaro, a college freshman with the innate ability to take spirits, Eiko, a childhood friend of his that is into the supernatural, and someone who Keitaro feels he owes a deep debt to. And lastly, I would say she's the real MC, Yayoi. She's a young girl who is not just intellectually gifted, but she's also a specialist when it comes to spirits. That's enough for the whole character introductions. Without further ado,
Let's go!
I really think that I love the horror genre, at least when it comes to anime. It's creepy and eerie, but never too scary to just not watch. And when it comes to Dark Gathering, there's a bigger story there. Keitaro, as I said earlier, has a super high ability to sense spirits. Can't always see them, but he always can sense how strong or weak they are. And they are very much drawn to him, thanks to this curse that he got many years ago. I love his character because even though he has this ability, and it's very powerful, he still gets very scared. He gets absolutely scared shitless when he sees ghosts. I'd say a perfect example of how Keitaro is and how he reacts is Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. When Eiko and Yayoi wants to go to a haunted spot or say something crazy about going ghost hunting, he's just like, what the hell are y'all talking about? And he always questions why they want to do what they want to do. Like, why do you want to do this? And he is very real for that. Okay, next we have baby girl Eiko. She is Keitaro's childhood friend and Yayoi's older cousin. She is pretty obsessed with the supernatural, and that isn't the only thing that she is obsessed with. I don't know what it is about them, but I love crazy girls in anime, bro. She isn't even particularly crazy. She's creepy as hell. Actually, you know what? Scratch that. She's pretty nuts. But the reason why Keitaro holds her in such a high regard is because he has this curse that he received years ago, like I said earlier. Eiko really helped Keitaro through this whole entire process. When he was at his worst, she helped pick him up. She also got cursed with Keitaro at the same time, I'm pretty sure. You can fact check me on that, which is why she also wears gloves. But I won't lie, I didn't assume much when I first saw her because the gloves just seemed supernatural, and she wore two, unlike Keitaro who wears one. Lastly, we have Yayoi. Once again, like I said in the intro, I believe that she is the real MC of this series. Going more into depth about what I said, she is very intellectual, not just when it comes to spirits, but when it comes to everything. We see the first instance when Keitaro first came over to tutor her. But Yayoi is collecting ghosts that are powerful enough to take on a powerful ghost that took the soul of her mother. She is 9. She's the coldest 9-year-old I've ever seen in any anime, bro. She comes up with the plans for the group. She does the most work. I can't praise the girl enough. But a bit of a sidebar, I talked about how she collects strong spirits, right? This is probably the coolest part of the show to me. The group has to visit all of these haunted places, and that is where they get these strong spirits. Whenever they collect a new one, they use the spirit that they collected at a later date. And whenever they do, you get to see how OP they actually are. And also, Yayoi's skill to be able to control these crazy spirits just shows how crazy her power is. I would say that it's kind of like Pokemon in that sense. You know, they weaken the spirits, and when they know for sure that they're going to be able to capture the spirits to bring them to their side, they do it. And finally, the last thing that I would like to say about this show, it isn't really huge, but bro, some of the shit in here is so creepy, it's not funny. Like, not in the slightest. It isn't particularly scary. It will send shivers down your spine for sure. I really love Dark Gathering. It's probably my favorite horror anime. I've seen Miracle-chan, Hellgirl. I'm sure I've seen another few that I can't think of at the top of my head. Dark Gathering is probably my favorite. Is it recency bias? It very well could be, but I really don't think that a cast has more than one character that I just really like. And with this show, I love 3 of the main cast. They're all phenomenal in their own ways. You can't help but root for them, bro. It is just very good, and I cannot wait for the next season. I'm trying to hold back on reading the manga for now. I don't know how long I'll be able to. I would love to see more people talk about this show, and I would love to talk about this show with other people. So if you've watched it, let me know down below, and I guess I will see you next time.